Dougie, what do you think? Do you think we need some gravel? He said yes. Well, this is right in front of our shop door. We do a lot of outdoor work here. There's just little potholes all over the yard, and she needs a fresh layer of gravel. So we are gonna be popping some gravel onto the yard today, leveling that out nice. It just needs a little refreshment. We did that to one of our other yards and it looks immaculate. So that is, you know, some fresh gravel on top, man, that makes a big difference. But anyway, we're about half done with pinto beans. We've been getting rain, so we haven't been able to progress in that. We finished sugar beet pre-pile, and the main run starts in 1 week. But today, just kind of doing some leveling of some gravel, and, you know, it's a nice, beautiful tan color, and we're gonna fill in some of these holes and work on that. But here's a little before shot, and we'll see what she looks like after. Welcome to the Red River Valley of North Dakota. A land flowing with milk and honey. You're watching Beet Farmin' Mitch. So the plan is I'm gonna take the Bobcat, I'm gonna put the bucket on it, and when the gravel guys get here, I'm gonna fill in these holes with gravel, and then there's a scraper back there on a tractor right in there. And I'm gonna use that to kind of level it out, and then we'll touch her up with the four-wheeler at the end. But we got little holes all over the yard, kind of gonna score the edges off more, and we come back here for a lot of stuff. Like our scrap is back there, and so gonna kind of add some fresh gravel back there, and we'll see what we end up doing. Sometimes you end up hauling a couple more loads than you thought, just because, you know, you're doing it, might as well make it look good. This is Beet Farmin' Mitch and Great Pyrenees Doug. And Doug thinks you should subscribe. You know, he's not out here to get money or fame, though Doug loves his fans. He's out here for a couple purposes: to point people to Christ and to help people grow in their passion for farming. What do you think about that, Doug? So if you want to subscribe, we appreciate it. Hey Doug, what do you think of this? Doug, what do you think of this right here? What are your thoughts and opinions on that? Do you guys get along well? Well, I'm gonna fire up the Bobcat and organize some of this stuff back here so I can put gravel back there when we need it. Also, best 35 bucks I ever spent. If you don't have one of these, you should get one, because, man, I've had this for years and it does a good job. I'm not advertising for them, I just like these a lot. And the gravel truck's here. Look at this nice gravel here. This is some good stuff. I love the gravel around here. Nice color, good rock. I like it. Jenny, what's up? How's it going, hon? I'm doing well. We just got a couple loads of gravel dropped off at the farm here, and I'm gonna fill in some gravel spots here. Okay, so now that we got our gravel here, I'm gonna take the Bobcat, kind of level out the yard. I think, we'll see, I might do some potholes and kind of start building the pad out that way a little bit. And then there's a green scraper, so I'll kind of use that to fine tune it a little bit more, and then we'll give her the old brush with the four-wheeler here. But first, we need some coffee. Let's get to it. Well, I think that ought to be good for now. I just kind of wanted to throw some piles around in here, and then I'm going to wheel around with the scraper, and that'll level it out really nice. But I'll show you here. So it's just kind of a mucky back here. I don't know if we're going back all the way to the bins or not. There's kind of a muck hole back there. But for sure right in here, we need a little gravel, because we come back here. This is kind of our scrap spot, and so we come back here with our Bobcat all the time. We like to park a combine here every once in a while. So yeah, we're gonna go hop in that scraper and wheel around the yard here. Hey, look, a fossil of some sort. Look, must be an ancient sugar beet. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the green scraper. All right, let's see what we can accomplish here. So I'm gonna drop it down just so it's right above the gravel that's already there, so it kind of levels out the new gravel. Just a little bit higher than that. And as I'm going with this, it'll kind of just drop it underneath the gap between the scraper and the ground. So we'll just kind of make our nice edges and make it look good here. And then when I go over like a low hole or something, it'll really fill that in. It'll drop a lot of gravel in there. No, it doesn't look too bad. We've decided to fill this in with gravel too. There's no point in having a low wet hole right in front of the bins where we gotta load. So we're gonna get that filled in and extend the pad a little bit. Probably wouldn't pop your tire, but might as well pick it up. Look at all this pay dirt. Think there's any gold in there? That looks much better here. Now we got some gravel pad back there. Got her all leveled out. Now all it needs is just a nice finishing harrow and should be good to go. Well, I forgot to left my coffee here earlier today. Should we see if it's still warm? It's about 55 degrees. Actually wasn't too bad. Yeah, having that extra gravel out to those bins back there, that's a pretty big deal. I didn't get a chance to harrow the whole yard. I kind of made a couple laps around the edge and just did the road and stuff. But I'm sure I'll have time for that some other time. We've kind of been getting these nuisance rains, so we haven't been able to combine pinto beans. The main round of beets starts in 1 week, so we're looking forward to that. But it's looking like it might be kind of warm, and you can't put beets in the pile if it's above 55 degrees, the root temp. So we'll see what happens there, but that's still a week away. Hopefully we can start getting into some pintos soon, but did a little yard TLC, and now we're gonna go hop in the old disc chisel here, or new disc chisel, I guess. I miss tillage. So we're running the Wilrich disc chisel today, and we actually running with the Case 435. These are both pretty new additions to our farm within the last year or so, a little bit more, I guess. But yeah, working up some dry bean ground here, and nothing too crazy. It's doing a nice job. It's, you know, we're getting the compaction out. We're leaving some residue on top. We're leaving a little bit of chunks, but not too chunky. Yeah, this is doing a really nice job here. So it's got a high frame on it, so if a guy was gonna want to use this in a cornfield, you could really bury some corn trash with this if you really sink her down. But we're not trying to sink her down and turn it completely black. We're just trying to give it a good work. Get her in good shape for next year. Because this is gonna be beets on this one. We got these nice big floater duals on here. This looks good. We got the Bison football team playing this Saturday, so it's one of my favorite things about working in the fall on a Saturday is you're listening to football. I'd prefer to be combining beans, but I guess this will have to do. So I'm gonna keep plugging away on this and keep working some ground, toiling and tilling. This is Beet Farmin' Mitch. Don't forget to keep it sweet.